to which we are clinging on. I very strongly believe that. And we will surely not let that, see that the legacy stands for a long time.
Last
Hi,
Sunday, I enjoyed the company of all the young, energetic four people.
Hi, Srinidhi. Hi, Meera Madam. This is
Hi.
Anupallavi
Welcome
Gokhale,
to you.
President Rotary Orion Gateway. I'm
Welcome to
doing
you.
good, thank you.
Welcome to you.
Hi, Rotarian, thank you. Hi, Rotarian Rashmi.
Yeah.
Hi, my Skyrocker President, Rotarian Ranjani. Congratulations, all the very best.
Thank you, Anu.
Can we see
Hi,
you?
Anu Pallavi.
Yeah, hi, Meera ma'am. I said hi to you. Sorry, I'll switch on the video. 2 minutes.
I know.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since we saw you.
Mm,
I think I didn't
Yes.
see Rashmi Madam for a long time.
Yeah, true. That's why I wish you
Otherwise, I am there.
Because you didn't come with me, no? So you didn't meet madam.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, we met about 2 days ago. You were holidaying.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
Oh,
As
you
in Coorg.
good. All fresh.
For the next year to take on with a big bang, she refreshed herself.
I mean, looking forward to
A new
seeing.
year. Yeah. You're continuing next year?
Where, Rashmi Madam?
In your club? You're continuing as president?
No.
Oh, no.
Oh my God. I'm already exhausted.
Yes, I will have to hand it over to the host now. Meanwhile, I wish to recognize the presence of Rotractor Sharanya, Dynamic President of MES Rotract. Welcome to you, Sharanya. Okay, so as the protocol goes, we all will mute and the host will take over. With the President's permission, of course. President Lavanya, if you can get a heads up from you.
Yeah, good evening, Srinidhi. Yes, please. Good
Good
evening,
evening, good evening.
everyone. Good
Good
evening,
evening,
Meera
President.
ma'am. Good evening, Rashmi ma'am.
Good evening.
Hello, Savita ma'am.
evening.
Hi, Ranjani ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening, Lavanya.
Good evening, everyone.
So
Good
I
evening,
hand
Meera
it
ma'am.
Yes,
over
Srinidhi, please
to
go ahead.
I hand to Vishrut. Please unmute yourself, Vishrut, and you can continue. Vishrut, you will have to unmute yourself.
Okay, can you guys hear me now?
Yes,
Yes.
you're clear.
Thank you. Hi everyone, I'm Rotractor Vishrut. I'll be your compere tonight. I would like to start this event in the words of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. I measure the progress of community by the degree of progress women have achieved. I'm extremely honored to be associated with a few guys part of this conference. Definitely shows how accepting our audience is. I warmly welcome everyone to this prestigious event for the first time, Women in Rotary in association with Projects 3. Here we celebrate women and their achievements, especially in Rotary. Without further ado, I would like to welcome the guests of the hour, Rotarian Rashmi, Rotarian Ranjani, and Rotarian Savita ma'am. I also would like to welcome the RCBS President, Rotractor Lavanya, and other dignitaries attending this event. Warm welcome to all of you. I would like to kickstart this event by the invocation song by Rotractor Ashwini. So hands giving it to Ashwini now. Hello, Ashwini.
Yeah, Vishnu.
We'll start.
ಬೆಳಕ ನೀಡು ವಿಘ್ನರಾಜ ಕತ್ತಲನ್ನು ದೂರ ಮಾಡು ತೇಜಪುಂಜ ಕತ್ತಲನ್ನು ದೂರ ಮಾಡು ತೇಜಪುಂಜ ವಿಘ್ನಗಳ ಪರಿಹರಿಸು ವಿಘ್ನೇಶ್ವರ ಬಾಳನ್ನು ಬೆಳಗಿಸೋ ಜಗದೀಶ್ವರ ವಿಘ್ನಗಳ ಪರಿಹರಿಸೋ ವಿಘ್ನೇಶ್ವರ ಬಾಳನ್ನು ಬೆಳಗಿಸೋ ಜಗದೀಶ್ವರ ನಿನ್ನ ದೃಢತೆ ನನಗೆ ನೀಡು ಶ್ರೀ ಗಣೇಶ್ವರ ನಿನ್ನ ಶಕ್ತಿ ತುಂಬೆನಗೆ ಹೇ ಗಜೇಶ್ವರ ಬೆಳಕ ನೀಡು ವಿಘ್ನರಾಜ ಕತ್ತಲನ್ನು ದೂರ ಮಾಡು ತೇಜಪುಂಜ ಕತ್ತಲನ್ನು ದೂರ ಮಾಡು ತೇಜಪುಂಜ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಮುಡಿಸುವೆ ದೇಹದ ಹಾರವ ನಿನಗೆ ಹಾಕುವೆ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಮುಡಿಸುವೆ ದೇಹದ ಹಾರವ ನಿನಗೆ ಹಾಕುವೆ ಬಂದೆಂದ ನೀ ಹರಿಸು ಗೌರಿ ಪುತ್ರ ಮಾತೆಯ ಮಮತೆಯ ಮಾನಸ ಪುತ್ರ ಬೆಳಕ ನೀಡು ವಿಘ್ನರಾಜ ಕತ್ತಲನ್ನು ದೂರ ಮಾಡು ತೇಜಪುಂಜ ಕತ್ತಲನ್ನು ದೂರ ಮಾಡು ತೇಜಪುಂಜ ಕತ್ತಲನ್ನು ದೂರ ಮಾಡು ತೇಜಪುಂಜ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Thank you, Ashwini, for that lovely song and very nice start to the event. I would like to call upon Aruna. She would go by the principles with which a road tract is built upon, the 4-way test. So, Aruna, please, here, take it.
Good evening, all. It's my privilege to administrate to you all the Rotary 4-way test. I adhere to you all the Rotary 4-way test. Kindly repeat in your mind as I recite it. The Rotary 4-way test of the things we think, say, or do. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Thank you.
Thank you, Aruna, for that, for reminding us about the 4-way test. Now I would like, and I would like to call upon Road Tractor Apurva for the welcome address.
Thank you, Vishnu. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Yes, thank you. A very warm good evening to everybody, one and all present here. Firstly, I welcome you all for this wonderful session today evening, which we are having, that is Women in Rotary and Service. So I firstly welcome our president of the club, Rotractor Lavanya. Welcome, Lavanya. I welcome club advisor, young and energetic club advisor, Rotarian Meera ma'am. And I welcome the guest speakers, Rotarian Rashmi Tangsali ma'am, Rotarian Savita ma'am, and Rotarian Ranjini ma'am. And I welcome our guests from different places. That is, I welcome Rotarian Linda ma'am. I welcome Rotarian Dolly ma'am. And I welcome the district officials and the presidents. I welcome Anupallavi ma'am. And I welcome Sumati ma'am. I welcome the Rotractors from different clubs and the presidents, that is Sharanya and Rahul. And I welcome the Projects 3 committee people also. I welcome you all.
Thank you, Apurva. Now I would like the inaugural address from our president, Road Tractor Lavanya. Over to you, Lavanya.
Thank you, Vishnu. Can I get a confirmation if I'm audible?
Yeah, you're audible. You're audible.
Thank you. Thank you, Vishnu. Good evening to all. So I would like to share the few views on our RCBS. So Rotary Club of Bangalore, Sheshadipuram started well in 2014. So since then, it's a young and vibrant community-based club which primarily focuses on making the society a better place to live in. So it has worked on many socio-environment problems. So Rotary Club of Bangalore, Sheshadipuram has been carried out major projects such as Save Vulture, Zero Drowning, Cyclothon, tribal welfare events, human hygiene related projects established since 2018, and it's been a major flagship project for us year by year. So this year we shouted that we are a community of commitment, hence we bring a commitment to the change in the community. When with that, Project 3 serves the women. Project A to Z, one of the major project of RCBS, which provides children of unprivileged background a good education. And Project Anveshanam upholds the research and innovation, and then Project Saraswati bringing the knowledge knowledge to the hands of young minds. With that, the club has constantly grown since 2014 and have created impact benchmarks in the track movement. And then projects 3, serving the women. So there are 3 types of session in that, which is menstrual health and hygiene for school and college girls, and then sustainable menstruation and sustainable menstrual products for girls of all ages, and online sessions by experts on various topics concerned to women, related to health, empowerment, and all that. So through projects 3, there's been a change brought out in the lives more than 2,000 girls and women. With that, the number of women in Rotary has also been increasing, and especially this year, under the guidance of Rotarian Rashmi Tansali ma'am, hundreds of women have joined Rotary. To strengthen the service, we believe that women and men together equally have to take part in all social activities. So hence today's panel discussion will be giving us a better understanding and on how the 3 achievers have achieved in their leaderships. So we are glad to have them as a guest today. I would also like to congratulate the Projects 3 team bringing up this wonderful initiative. So stay connected to us with the community of commitment. So without a further ado, I would hand it over to the moderators to take up the further proceedings. Thank you.
Thank you, Lavanya. I would like to go by the introduction of each guest. So we're going to start off with Mrs. Rotarian Rashmi Tangsali ma'am. So Rotarian Rashmi Tangsali ma'am is a science graduate. She has been part of a few NGOs in her earlier days. She was invited to join Rotary Heritage NCC as the Chartered Joint Secretary during October 2015. She has served the secretary 2016-2017 when she won the Club Builder Award from RI. She served as a district co-chair in the Teachers Training Committee in Teach 1718 and Club Service Committee 1718 and became the president of Rotary Heritage NCC in 2018. In 1819, she led the club to the Best Club Award, gold in small club category with many awards. She is a Paul Harris Fellow. She is also part of the organization called SoShit, which is a family-run organization. She is blessed with a wonderful supporting family, Rotarian Arun Tangsali, her better half, and the co-founder of Jatayu Nearex Technologies, and her daughter Arnita Tangsali has completed her education and working as a marketing head in a private firm. Rashmi likes to inspire and connect the world. Her hobbies are listening to music and she loves theatrical performances. She is Namma Bengaluru Hudugi. I'm extremely pleased to welcome Rotarian Rashmi Tangsali ma'am. It's an honor.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now I would like Rotarian Namita to introduce Rotarian Ranjini ma'am.
Thank you. So President Ranjini ma'am is a Telgite born to parents late Sri Madhira Krishna, a senior lawyer at High Court of the then Andhra Pradesh and a district judge at City Civil Courts, and late Padmavati, a homemaker. She was schooled in Kendriya Vidyalaya, Golconda, Hyderabad, and was a distinction holder in bachelor's degree in science from Osmania University, Hyderabad, and also holds a diploma in marketing management from Bhavna's Evening College, Hyderabad. She has also completed a few modules at IIM Bangalore. She started her career as the secretary to the MD at a dye stuff manufacturing company with technology transfer from Poland, where she learned the intricacies of working in a corporate level. She then switched to Renewable Energy Systems Limited, Hyderabad, which is one of the top 5 companies in solar manufacturing in the world. She's also received many accolades in the company for exceeding set targets while working in the marketing department and handling all functions of marketing with ease and expertise. She has extensively traveled throughout India. She was also a basketball player in school and college. She was a member of the NCC and NSS. Probably this passion of hers motivated her to join the Rotary International Organization. Currently, she's working as the general manager in her own company. Her hobbies are listening to devotional music, Carnatic music, and traveling. She's also been a member of KSSIA, BCCI, LUB, and BBF. married to Sri Prasanna, an entrepreneur who's running a business, SP Solar Private Limited, which is focused towards designing, manufacturing, and installing of custom built solar power plants. She is blessed with a charming son, Karthik, who is currently pursuing second year of engineering at PES University and has a passion for photography. The Rotary national journey started for Ranjani ma'am 3.5 years ago at Rotary Bangalore, Shankara Park as a charter member. She has held positions like Chair Tech, Director, Club Services, and Vice President, Director, International Services before taking up the position of President. We wish her the very best for the upcoming year.
Thank you, Namita. Thank you. I would like to call upon Harshita for the introduction of Rotarian Savita ma'am. Over to you, Harshita.
Thank you, Namita, before that. Yeah.
Harshita, can you unmute yourself? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Harshita. Go ahead.
Harshita, you have been muted again.
Hello, Harshita. Are you? Is there any problems?
Okay, I'll hijack your time, Mr. Host, probably for a few minutes, and take this opportunity to introduce our very lively and lovely guest of today, Rotarian Savita Shivkumar, President. So, Rotarian Savita Shivkumar, an artist by profession, completed her post-graduation in fine arts, had formal training in Kathak dance. Her passion is social service. She was the past district chairman of Innerville in the year 2015-16. She is a Rotarian, presently serving as the president of Rotary Club of Chitradurga Fort, the RID District 3160. She also started an NGO named Raindrops to promote art and artists. The objective was to revive the traditions of letter writing and exchanging greeting cards and making difference in the life of others. She believed life is about getting inspired and inspiring others in return. It's like a ripple. Her favorite lines are learn as if you are going to live forever and live like you are going to die tomorrow. She has also had her training in self-defense and rifle training. She loves riding bullet. She is a philatelist and a numismatic collector. Her husband, Mr. Shivkumar, is also a Rotarian. She has two sons, Mr. Hemal and Mr. Virat. We are very happy to have you with us, ma'am, today, and a warm welcome to you on behalf of RCBS.
Yeah. Now I think I have to introduce the person who introduced Savita ma'am. So I'll be introducing Rotractor Srinidhi. So immediate past president Rotractor Srinidhi SU is the sixth president of Rotract Club of Bangalore, Sheshadipuram, stands tall as a receiver of the club. Rotractor Srinidhi SU started his Rotract journey through RCBS as a prospective member of 2017-2018. He got inducted into the board of joint secretary in 2018-2019. He took charge as the president 2019-2020 and is considered one of the most successful presidents of the club who brought in members' strength as well as financial stability and impactful projects. Artia Srinidhi has also served in the district Rotary team. In 2020-2021, he will be serving as a coordinator for Rotary District Literacy Committee and co-chair of Rotract District Literacy Committee, core committee member of IFRP. IPP Rotractor Srinidhi SU will be the zone Rotract representative of Zone Chalukya. Apart from Rotract, he is the founder and director of Vidya Degula Educational Development, or VEDA, and the secretary of REVA University Alumni Association. He also holds a bachelor degree in civil engineering and a master's in environmental engineering. He works as an assistant professor at Engineering College in Bengaluru. Few of the awards conferred on him are the Principal's Roles of Honor 2012, Praja Pratibha Ratna in 2012, Best Mentor Award 2018, Best Outgoing Student Award, Reva University 2018, and the Champion of the Year 2019 by Rotary Club of Bangalore. Thank you. I warmly welcome Rotractor Srinidhi in our presence. Thank you. And I would like to kickstart with the panel discussion by Srinidhi. So go ahead, ask your questions.
Thank you. So I am known to hijack the mics on and off in our club. So thank you, Vishal. It was a wonderful commencing of the event, and in the presence of our president and our very dynamic club advisor, we also have the home club president, the Rotary Club of Bangalore, the 86th president of Rotary Club of Bangalore, Rotary Vincent Raj sir here, and to all the other presidents and Rotractors, Rotarians, and non-Rotractors and non-Rotarians who are here to know about what women can do in Rotary. A warm welcome to you all, and we are geared up to take this wonderful panel discussion, which we had been thinking for a long time now. So where shall I start from? We are creating a history in 2022. We are going to have the first woman president of Rotary International, Rotarian Jennifer Jones. And the year can be called as Year of Women from there on, probably, because something which initiates won't stop that soon. So we are expecting that to happen. Okay, I am being poked by DRR, so I wish to recognize the presence of our DRR Rajvamshi. Before we could start, Raj, if you can say hi to us, we would be very happy for that.
Hello. Good evening.
Hi, Raj. Thank you. Good evening. Thank you for joining. We also have our District Rotract Secretary, Rotractor Arun Teja Godavati, who has joined. Warm welcome to you too. They are actually very busy in another wonderful project called as Kisan Divas, where they are trying to learn about agriculture and also teach about agriculture. And they have logged in from the farm, I believe. So, okay. So, warm welcome to everyone. As I was speaking about Rotarian Jennifer Jones, who is going to create a history, very soon after our Shekhar Da is going to take over as a president of Rotary International, we would be having Jennifer Jones. And it would be lovely to have many more Rotarian women as directors and vice presidents and trustee members of Rotary International. And here we are today with three achievers of our district and our state, that is Savita ma'am from 3160 and Rashmi ma'am and Ranjani ma'am from 3190. First of all, a warm welcome to you three once again.
Thank you, sir.
So I'm very interested to know what is the driving force behind you to join Rotary. So let me start with our district director for women in Rotary, who has been a magnetic power behind pulling the women into the Rotary this particular year. Rashmi ma'am, your journey has been impressive as a president and as a director right now and various other positions. So, but what is that thing which pulled you into Rotary?
Yeah, thank you everyone for inviting me. And yes, Srinidhi, initially I didn't know about Rotary. So it was, I was doing many activities under law, I mean, individually or associating with some other companies. Then it so happened that I was looking for one platform where I could do all activities. So it so happened that I came to know that they're going to charter Rotary Heritage NCC, and I was invited by the GSR to come and join me because they had known about few of the activities which I'm doing. So maybe those recognized me to join. So I was invited by then, and henceforth my journey has been excelling very well in Rotary. So I think that's it.
Was it in 2015 or
Yes,
much prior to that?
2015 October. Much before that, I was doing many activities. I was involved with many hospitals also. and I was personally doing many things. So then I thought I should start my own company also, and I started the society. Vishrut, it is not society, it's society, SOCIT. So then we thought we'll do something, and it all happened hand in hand. I started this and I joined Rotary also. So it did work very well for me. So, I mean, there's no regret at all for joining Rotary.
Nice to know. Thank you, ma'am. I would now like to pull one of the presidents and request you to speak about it. Ranjini, ma'am. So we know you as being a corporate person and being in the corporate field for a very long time, having a solar business and running the solar business. So what was the shining in the sky which lit your way to the Rotary?
Thank you, Srinidhi. First of all, I would like to thank all those who are present here. It was just accidental, Srinidhi. It was just 4 years ago that I was invited by a WhatsApp group, a member, to a Rotary club, whom I never met actually. He said, I am forming a club and that he is a charter president. I didn't know the definition of charter or the president then. Then I congratulated, and then the discussions followed, and he requested me to attend a meeting. I somehow went with the confusion mind only and attended a couple of meetings, and then that's how it started. And today I'm in front of you as a president of the club. And of course, it's a key support is from family. My husband and child encourage me and support me in all the activities that I do. Probably that is the reason why I'm still with, and I enjoy every bit of Rotary. Thank you.
Thank you, Ranjini, ma'am. And you have been doing really great as a president. We all know that. So, to hear from an artist, I don't know in what artistic way Savita ma'am would be putting this forward to us, but let me try to unmute ma'am first so that we don't miss any of her words. Uh, yes. So, ma'am, you were the district chairman of, or chairperson, let us not bring gender here, chairperson of the Innerville district. So Rotary and Innovate, though it goes hand in hand, but still there is some bit of the differences in terms of functioning or so on. So what is that made you to enter into Rotary? Because you knew about Rotary and now you are a Rotarian, or were you a Rotarian and an Innovate member simultaneously? We wish to know about it.
Firstly, good evening, all of you. I'm feeling so happy and delighted to be here. It's a very nice thing to address a Rotary platform as a guest, because this is how I entered Rotary. My journey with Rotary, I'm associated with Rotary since I think 2007, since I entered Innerville. Over here, we have Innerville and Rotary hand in hand. So I knew about Rotary, but I never thought I would become a Rotarian. So my journey in Innerville was steady. And every year we have been seeing what Rotary does, and we have been talking about Rotary. And every time I address Innerville meetings, I would always give example of Rotary and the image which Rotary has created. So this is how, when I became the chairman in the year 2015, that year we worked for Rotary Teach program. We brought in 555 students back to school under Asha Kiran program, and we were recognized as a star district. We are 750 members. And that time, Rotary recognized Innerville. It was not like I was an Innerville member or a Rotarian. When you do some good work, you're recognized wherever you are. So I think that is how when Rotary recognized an Innerville chairman, and during the South Asian meet, I think at Calcutta, we were called upon the stage and we were recognized over there. And to see 2,000 Rotarians clap for an Innerville chairman come up on the stage and achieve something. But even then, I never knew that I will enter Rotary. And I would always say that Rotary always works big, and the image of them is so strong. Innerwheel, why is it that we do not have that name? Every time Innerwheel members associate ourselves with, do you know who Innerwheel is? And then we first introduce, like, do you know what is Rotary? And okay, the wives of Rotarians are called, come into Innerwheel and all those things. So my journey with is very, very beautiful, and it's very different. And the very next year, 2016-17, when my very dear friend Madhu Prasad, he became the district governor of 3160. So that was the year when he wanted me to be in his Rotary team. Even then I said, sir, I can help you as an Innerwheel member, not necessarily I have to be a Rotarian. But they insisted. We had another past district governor, Shambhalingappa sir, who insisted, no, we want you in a team as a Rotarian. And that is when, and that is how I entered Rotary. And it's a beautiful journey. And of course, sometimes it's very, very different. It looks like, yes, we all are working together, but the discipline and the protocol which Rotary follows is something which every human being needs to learn, regardless of whether you're in any social service organization. So that's how I entered Rotary.
That's a wonderful journey indeed. And so, once again, thanks to all three of you for sharing your entry into Rotary. So, in our, sorry, I would like to take back to few. I shouldn't be sorry, of course, because it's something which is belonging to our richness of our country. So, the Bhagavad Gita says, "Karmanya vadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana," which means you're the owner of your service and don't have any expectations out of it. So whenever you serve, you should not have any expectations. So we all know that people get into Rotary to dive into service, and the Rotarians get a name called as social servicemen or social service people. Uh, Taking service into consideration, since today's panel discussion is on women in Rotary and in service, so what do you define as service? And can you share us some of the experiences which you have in your particular term as a Rotarian, or in your experience as a Rotarian with regard to service? How has Rotary provided you as an opportunity to serve people? So let me change the order now a little, and I would request Ranjini ma'am to start off with, and then I would go to Savita ma'am and Rashmi ma'am. So Ranjini ma'am, please unmute yourself because you're on mute.
Yeah. You were asking how was the journey?
As a service, how was what opportunity has Rotary provided you in terms of service? Because we all join here to serve the people, but there is a lot of different variations and definitions for that. So, what is the opportunity which you have got with respect to service?
Uh, there are many opportunities in Rotary that one can perform. It all depends on the individual how they can take it. I would, in a nutshell, would like to say each avenue has a role to perform. Each director, each member has a role to perform. If you design a connect, it is just a connection between the beneficiary and the project initiator. Then comes the project funding. So if these three are in place, it's not easy to make any service project. Okay. So like that, I have done many projects. It's like, for children I have done, for teach I have done many programs. So essentially it is connecting the beneficiary with money so that the club will take the project forward and reach the beneficiary. This is one nutshell I would like to serve. Detail of the project, probably I have a number, but I would like to restrict here.
Thank you, ma'am. And we have all heard about the project with respect to the children which you have carried forward in the previous years in your club. So coming back to Rotarian Savita ma'am, so what are the opportunities in service which you have got through Rotary? Because I have got many. I have been identified as a person who served the society because of my presence in Rotaract. So, your opinions, please.
Again, like as Rajni ma'am said, I would also like to add on saying that normally in society, there are lots of people who want to do good to the society. And there are a lot of people who need that help also. So I think Rotarians are the bridge between the person who wants to give and the person who wants to receive. Like many people have a lot of money they want to donate, but they do not know whom to give. And as I feel it is very, very necessary to help the person who's in need. So Rotarians, when you are in, a person who needs help also comes to you asking for help. If they want either a sewing machine or vocational, if they want anything, they know that if they approach a Rotarian, that's the right way. And even donors also, many times donors, they want to help, but they really do not know where, because Rotary has that kind of credibility and there is transparency in every pie which you give to Rotary. So a donor, it is very easy to approach a donor. So the donor is like, he just trusts in you and he says that, okay, this is what I want to give, you give. So when we try to donate and give it to the person who's action and the joy which you is something you can't really frame it in words. So I think as a Rotarian, I think everyone feels blessed, because not necessarily I'm giving it, okay, but when I'm helping someone else through someone else, I think that is something where I feel very, very blessed. So I think every Rotarian feels the same. We talk about Rotary on a whole. Maybe I would have just donated a small little portion, but when I'm talking about it as a whole, I say that Rotary does this, and we become one in the family. So I think this is very important, and every Rotarian feels like he's one of the big family. So regardless of whether you donate 1,000 or 1 crore is not, you're a Rotarian and you're here for service. So I think that's the best part about Rotary.
Thank you. Thank you, Rotarian Savita ma'am. Rashmi ma'am, where shall I start from? So recent lockdown, the pandemic, when several families were starving, we had these COVID warriors helping us, helping the families to recover. And one among them, as a giant warrior, is Rotarian Rashmi Tangsali ma'am, feeding hundreds of people every day, sometimes cooking from her own hand and feeding through her club. So, what does service mean to you, ma'am, and what opportunity has Rotary provided to you in so many of your wonderful years in Rotary?
It was very nice to hear to Ranjini and Rotarian Savita speak about what they feel. So now I would like to say service to others, as Muhammad Ali said, service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. So we are exactly doing that as Rotarians. So when we engage with passion, we always see the bright side of Rotary. So that's where we look for more opportunities, and we call ourselves people of action. We are just not social volunteers or social workers. We are people of action. So every step of us, we ensure that there is connection, there is friendship, there is fellowship, and also service satisfaction. Service satisfaction comes only when you involve, engage, and then you, what do you say, evolve. That is when you say you're a satisfied Rotarian, because the service never ends. You have done according whatever Savita said was very true. Your capacity is this much. Yes, you have done this. You can still override your capacity. There's lots to be done. Like I would like to tell you that during my tenure as a Rotarian, it was, I mean, definitely a lot many opportunities did come, and few of the projects which are very close to my heart is one was the girl child education, which I started on yearly basis. I started with, funding 5 girls, and then I found that the entire community is benefiting, as it is told that if you educate one girl, you educate the entire family. So then a year on year, the club started following that. And today we have reached around 10 or 12. Because of this pandemic, we have not been able to do much. And also there's one more very important project which was done for the youth and for the adults also. It was anti-tobacco campaign, which is very close to my heart. So we could reach out people, take pledge from people, and also give them the opportunity to say no to tobacco. The otherwise, see, if you don't push people, people will never think that you because you have to educate people. That is your perspective. You've come to Rotary so that you can do your bit, so that you can feel what you felt all your years. Maybe I was very averse of smoking. I never liked it. And yes, I always wanted people to have a better environment. There should be no passive smoking. I mean, a lot many things, in my head. So I thought, okay, fine, let me do. And yes, to do all this, you need funds. Yes, fundraising was a big challenge to me because I was from a very young club. My club was very supportive to me. I had no issues. Yeah, a little bit of issues are there for everyone, irrespective of gender, be it whoever it is. Without challenges, what is the joy in doing anything? So then I did a TSD car rally, that is a time, speed, distance. That was one of the challenge which most of the people didn't agree to because they said a woman doing a TSD car rally was the first time. Many people couldn't take it. So then they said, no, you will not have many cars coming there. You won't raise funds. You should be ready to, fill up whatever loss you're doing to the club and all. I said, okay, fine. I never spoke much. I thought my words will show what I'm doing or my action will do. So then, yes, I could do a substantial bit of work and prove that women are not at all behind. Women can do when you decide that Nari Shakti is there always with us, right? I don't say it's with not with the men also. It is with because of us they're there, and because of them we are here. But yes, when you decide to do something, there's no absolutely no hindrance because you're already decided. You're already on the path to your goal. So then opportunities automatically come in. And yes, this year has been very very good under the district able leadership of district governor Nagendra Prasad. He has never stopped us from doing anything. Everything is a go here. He says, do it with a positive mind, stay positive, you will get it. Yes, even during COVID, yes, there were a lot of challenges. In fact, people used to ask me, you are going out, you have a family. I said, yes, the family knows I'm going out, and the family also was with me. So my husband was always with me. So the COVID situation taught us quite a lot that, even to Rotary also, there were a lot many opportunities, lot many younger people knew about Rotary, and lot many women and doctors. This time we have a boom of women joining us. It's wonderful this year, actually. Thank you. You're muted.
I was on mute, sorry. Thank you, ma'am. I'm pretty sure that DRR Raj will be happy because the year's tagline was mentioned in your address just now, and that's what he's been working forward to. So today we have a mixed audience. We have your Rotarians here, we have non-Rotarians and non-Rotractors who wish to join Rotary. And I'm pretty sure this live streaming will also reach a lot of many other Rotarians and non-Rotarians as well. So one of the question which comes to the mind, and whenever I take a training to any of the retractors, I mention this: never ask yourself, at this age, why should I serve? This is not the right time for me to serve. This is the right time for me to build my profession. So there might be many women and men, but majorly concerned with women with respect to profession, who are concentrating on profession, and the name service might come as an obstacle for them, telling that your profession will get disturbed if you are a part of Rotary and social service. So, Rashmi ma'am, to you, you have been a wonderful Rotarian and held several positions, 2 year back to back as a president, and if I'm not wrong, correct me. And then you were also the district director and chairperson of four-way test last year, who had done wonderful work with respect to creating an awareness among interactors and rotractors about the four-way test, and now as the director of women in Rotary, who has been successful. So has Rotary been an obstacle for you in your professional life, or has it provided an opportunity there also? Have you got any opportunities to improve your profession?
Yes, this is a wonderful question. Most of the women ask me, why should I join Rotary? What do I get out of it? So as you said, never think what you are going to get out of, because we don't know what even our job is going to give you. When you join somewhere, do you know that your job, I mean, you'll only have the terms and conditions there, you'll know your job role. But as you go along, your job role changes. You keep doing many innovative things. You're welcomed in many times, you're welcome, many times you're not welcome. So you take it with a pinch of salt or a pinch of sugar. It is up to you how you do it. So when you join Rotary, yes, definitely there are a lot of professional developments, individual developments that can happen if you involve in Rotary and Rotary activities, especially all whatever programs the district does. And when you come up, when you go there, when you join, you see that you connect with so many people. That is why Rotary has 5 core values, if you all know. All Rotarians follow the core values: friendship, fellowship, diversity, ethics, integrity, and above all, leadership. So if you show leadership skills, you will automatically enhance your profession, because that is where you come out, you meet a lot of people here, and Rotarians engage with each other, and your profession also takes a leap. It is slowly along with you. Because you suppose you are a teacher today, you know somebody who's running a school. Suppose you are a lawyer today, you know somebody who's in need of some case that is going on, or any simple thing. Suppose you want a website, you can always contact me. I'm there to do a website for you. Very small minute things are there. Maybe I'm not doing a big job, but I'm doing a small job. Whatever it is, this is where even see, that's why we are inviting more young minds like Srinidhi and the Rotractors here, especially even Dirara Vamsi has been very supportive this year. The young minds are the ones that bring in think out of the box. So when you all guys join hands with us, what more do we want? That is why today we are asking you to come and join Rotary. We want young women and young men also, because this is where we know what things are changing. This is a new norm today. Today I'm speaking to you here. And in other cases, I would be sitting in a hall, and Savita would have to travel all the way from Chitradurga and come here, and Ranjini had to come from JP Nagar or wherever she's staying. So today we are connecting. So the world is changing. We are in a digital platform. So see, the digital platform is very well averse with our young generation. That is why we need young people. And then we can evolve, we can find out many more new things that is happening. And you are the guiding star to us. And since Rotractors are Rotary in action, right? So we are the impact later. So we want your action to show impact. So when you join Rotary, this is what you see. I think Srinidhi, you've been part of so many Rotary programs. You know how you have developed as an individual. You are a full-fledged example for any Rotractor there to involve and know what can be done from Rotract to Rotary. So with a wonderful past president like you, your club is doing wonderful. So why don't you also in the future, or in the near future, or immediately, why don't you join Rotary and do something better? It's not that, see, Rotarians have to pay dues. Yes, definitely agreed. Because if you don't pay dues, you know there are many other things for which the money is used. We need money for anything. If you're in business, you will know you won't get a pencil also without paying. So many offices don't even give you the pencil and paper for free, especially corporates. Many places you have to buy your own. Even your food is on your own. Nobody gives you that you're working. So in fact, nowadays, even the housemaids have changed. They're also very different. Everything is changing. This whole scenario is changed. The world is changed. We need you young guys getting into Rotary so that we really build a wonderful, strong platform for Rotary. And yes, when Jennifer Jones, we will break the glass ceiling along with her, along with Rotractors. Yeah, I hope.
We are really awaiting that time. We are also eagerly energized and waiting. Well said, ma'am, actually. So I would rightly tell that whatever you mentioned about my connects being improved. So wonderful thing which happened today morning. I texted PTG Sunil Zakaria sir, and here we are with the international guests with us, Rotarian Linda and Rotarian Dolly DG from Singapore, and Linda ma'am from Germany. So I mentioned them that the world is a global village, and we all are connected through the digital platform.
Exactly.
And the network which Rotary gives us is actually wonderful. Now, I would like to know from Rotarian Ranjani ma'am, who has been a corporate person handling several businesses with respect to solar and energy conservation related aspects. So, what are the opportunities which you got over the years, ma'am, or maybe prior to this business? So, would you like to share with us some of the experiences with respect to your professional development with the help of Rotary?
Uh, Thank you. First of all, I would like to second Rashmi ma'am's saying. I'm sure if any non-Rotarian, if he is present, he or she is present here on this forum, I'm definitely sure that he will plunge into becoming a Rotaractor or a Rotarian depending age. And what best is the example, Srinidhi, you are the best example. You know, every Rotarian, Rotaractor develops leadership qualities. You are the best example, as Rashmi told us. You have acquired the knowledge, you have acquired the leadership qualities, and today you are a leader and leading 32 clubs. And I know myself that you have taken my club, my Rotaract club. You have handheld that club, and today it's so independent that they do projects or anything independent and different from any other club. Okay, so that is the leadership quality you have. So that is the proof of becoming a leader. If you talk of my professional improvement, yes, there is an improvement. Uh, uh, Definitely in my industry also. But I would like to stress here, basically it is a Rotary function. I would like to talk about Rotary here. Rotary is a mix of friends and friends of Rotary. So the interaction between the older and the younger members nurtures a professional growth and development. Okay, so if you say professionally, it'll bring the. Having said this, I would say I have evolved as a leader, definitely. If things go, if you talk about my profession, yes, I have done this year. We are going to empower all the government offices in Karnataka. That is the development that I have done professionally. In the direction of Rotary, if things go right in the way that I have planned or we are planning, two very most important projects have been planned. And the magnitude of the project probably Rotary International has not heard of. That's because of the connects that I have, because I have connected the dots here, nothing else. That itself shows how the leadership evolves. Recently in GOV of Ramnagara, our district director has announced the revival of Rishabhavati River. It's a stretch of 55 kilometers. It's a multi-year, multi-crore project, and this is our club project. I belong to a small club where about very few people are members. That's why I request Rashmi to keep giving me members belonging to this area. Still, though it is small, if you think big, you can become big. That kind of a project which I told you, it is not even thought in Rotary International. Forget about Rotary Club level or Rotary India level. So we are trying to right now pool in a lot of organizations, and various discussions are in place, and we are in a stage of forming a consortium. If this moves as per a planned way, in a planned way, and government supports us and the funding comes, it's a novel project designed to help generation next. Otherwise, we'll end up having no water, even all the natural resources are becoming extinct. So this is the contribution that I as a leader of a club would like to. I'm happy to say that this is the project that I'm handing over to the people of Karnataka. So that is an immense joy. Second project that I'm taking little more time, Srinidhi here. Second project that I'm talking of is signing of an MOU with an NGO called Federation of Ecological Security. Hello?
Yes, ma'am. We can hear you. We can hear you.
Federation of Ecological Security It's based at Anand, but regional office at Madanpalli. It works towards ecological restructuring and conservation of land and water resources. Through a collective effort, thus they are directly contributing to the development of rural India. So presently they have about 1,000 hectares of land development in Kolar, Srirampura or something, through their watershed management. We Rotary, the District 3190 is signing an MOU with FES, Federal Ecological Survey, for all the projects that happen in Karnataka during the second week of January. This also I got it from the contacts. Through contacts, we got an international partner to help us file the global grants, again a multi-year, multi-crore project. So Rotary India, having got to know, Rotary India now wants to sign an MOU with FES so that all the villages in India will be developed unproportionally. If rural India develops, what else? That is what we can. What else can we expect? So having said this, I think you must be wondering why I'm telling you all this. So don't you think there's a lot of, while interacting with a lot of people, making consortium, going for discussions, don't you think a lot of learning is there? Lot of leadership qualities are built up there. So there is a learning, there is a development, and there is a leadership qualities that develop here.
Right.
So thank you for this opportunity for, it is not that boosting, but I just wanted to give an inspiration to the people here, mainly I think Rotractors. They must be wondering why, why Rotary. So at this age, why Rotary, Srinidhi was telling. So I just gave a glimpse of anything can be done here in Rotary. Any small, big is a contribution to the country, to contribution to the individual, and the most important is the self-satisfaction that you get out of doing.
Right. So we are also well aware of the connects which you have, ma'am, because I wish to share an incident. One of our Tractors relative was very badly in requirement of a ventilator facility during the COVID pandemic, and no hospitals had any vacancies, or they did not have any ventilators available, and it was a day-long struggle for the Tractor, a very good friend of mine, to get his relative safe. And it was just one call from Ranjini ma'am that they got a ventilator ready. And the connects which you have with the doctors all over Bangalore is also immense. So rightly agree with that. But very curious to know about Savita ma'am now, because art and Rotary probably is as of two different poles, we can say, but service and art usually doesn't go hand in hand, maybe because of the auctions and all. We might have heard about artists trying to help, but how is it connected to your profession, and how has it helped you in your professional development?
Okay, now let me just tell you one thing that yes, maybe artists and Rotary might be very different, but both are very passionate people. Okay, as an artist, I'm a very passionate artist, and as a Rotarian, also, I'm a very passionate Rotarian. I do work very, very sincerely and madly. So I think basically. If you need to be happy, you need to get into Rotary. That's what I tell people. So I do my work and Rotary and art is both are a part of me. I say that Rotary has become like my job. Many people would ask me in the initial days, are you a working lady? You dress up so well and you get out every day so sincerely with your handbag and all, and they would ask, what job would you do, how much would you earn and all. So I would tell them, I have earned much more than what money can buy. Okay, right. I might not be earning money like how other professional people go and they get their monthly salary, but I think I've earned a lot of friends here, And as Madam said, we learn a lot of leadership skills. We know to organize big events. We would have not been able to do all these things if we were at home. So I think it's passion. You need to be passionately involved with what you're doing. And I think if you're doing it with that, you're very, very happy. And that's what I'll say, the young Rotractors, if you ask why you need to join Rotary or why you need to join Rotract, I think if you need to be happy, you need to join Rotary, because when you give, it's like, no, I think you can ask anyone whether they enjoy getting or giving. And I'm sure everyone will agree that they enjoy and they feel very good when they give. So I tell my club members also that mostly you all look young, maybe because you are here, and it's a kind of a place where you feel very good from within. And I feel very good. I feel equally good when I'm painting and when I'm into my Rotary. I don't know. I think I'm a very peculiar person. Like, as you say, artists are a little crazy people. But I do my job with great sincerity. You won't believe it. I was pregnant when I got into the district as a leader. And I would carry my little baby everywhere. And for my governor visit, I would have my mom with me, my baby with me, and I would go so sincerely and do my work like as though I'm a paid person. Rotary is an organization where you volunteer your time, your money, your talents, everything. You just want to give. There is nothing. What you want to take back is the kind of satisfaction which you get from it. So I think I'm a little mad as an artist and as a Rotarian and an NOV member. So it's passion. I think the secret behind doing good is the kind of passion you have for what you want to do. And I think it's all about just you go back to sleep and you feel that someone is happy because of you. I think you feel life is really worth it. So anyone who wants to join Rotary or who's very upset or who's stressed in life, you just ask them to join Rotary. You just take them to your Rotary meetings. You just make them see what Rotarians are doing all around the world. I'm sure you're contributing to their happiness as well as your own happiness. So this is my secret and my small tip for every person to join Rotary.
Thank you, Mom. I'm pretty sure
Savita, I
that
join
we
you in
have
your
a.
madness. I join you in your madness.
Thank you.
We all do. We all do. And I guess your son can call himself as a Rotarian since birth. Probably
Yes.
the first person who can claim that he has been Rotarian since before birth itself.
Yeah.
So
Even
I
when
can
I
see
was
a.
8, I would sit in Rotary meetings, and every time I would run, I was feeding my son, and I would go backstage to feed my son. So it is a very, very cute journey, and I feel very happy. So I think I will continue this madness and happiness all my life. As long as I am, I will be a Rotarian. So this is it.
Thank you so
Just,
much.
I can
just a minute.
see so much of passion on you.
Allow me to tell a small chutukale. I am very encouraged by Savita over here. It says,
Sure, ma'am.
ನಾರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತೊಂದೇ ಹೆಸರು ಶಕ್ತಿ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ನಿನಗಿದೆ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ. ರೋಟರಿಗೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಶಕ್ತಿಯೇ ಆಸ್ತಿ. ಸಮಾಜಮುಖಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ತೋರಿಸು ನಿನ್ನ ಯುಕ್ತಿ. This is what I can tell you to Savita.
I know.
Great. I'll try to translate it
Yes.
for the benefit of our international guests.
Yes,
So, we have in our Indian tradition when the demon slaying was taking place, the gods were not able to do it, and they combined their power to give rise to Shakti, that is a goddess, who then slayed the demon in the scriptures. So the another name for women is Shakti, and can you repeat the second line for me,
ಎಲ್ಲ
ma'am?
ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ನಿನಗಿದೆ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ.
You have the interest or enthusiasm of being in every field of life.
So ರೋಟರಿಗೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಶಕ್ತಿಯೇ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ.
And your enthusiasm is the power to the Rotary.
ಸಮಾಜಮುಖಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ತೋರಿಸು ನಿನ್ನ ಯುಕ್ತಿ. Show your action.
Show your.
Yeah. Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead, go
yes,
ahead.
ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Show your
Show
action
your
and all.
action and intelligence
Yeah.
in the service to the Rotary and to the world. So thank you, ma'am. Wonderfully put. And I see a lot of inspiration and energy pumping around in the chat box here with all our Skyrocker women presidents, the lady presidents who are leading their team. Very experienced Sumati ma'am, and we have Pallavi ma'am, and Valeria ma'am, who's all here giving us a lot of inputs. But let me know if I have missed out anyone. So, taking time into consideration, I would like to shorten my questions and give information, give chance for others to speak. And let me not forget that we have a giant who is in a very small form physically, Miramam, who is here since in Rotary since 1971.
Yes.
She and her late husband has been the greatest treasures of RID 3190. I'll come back to Miramam once again, but to put it forward in a nutshell, probably my last question, I might ask few questions based on the questions which others ask. Let me give an opportunity for the audience also to interact with your so, leadership, fellowship, and various other things which takes place, networking which takes place in Rotary is on one side. Then there is certain challenges which you face. It may be your personal life, handling your personal problems along with the Rotary works, and also various other obstacles in your way of leadership. So, if you can just summarize your leadership, the challenges which you have faced, and few tips which you can give to the women who wish to be a part of Rotary, what would it be? So, can we start from Rashmi ma'am and then take a turn once again?
Yes.
Rashmi ma'am, over to you.
Yeah. Thank you again. I would like to say women are superheroes. I think everyone over here will agree with me. We are, I mean, we multitask, do many things. So I don't think till date I individually have found this very challenging, because it's just that you have to manage your time very efficiently. That's all. I mean, it's a saying, right? If you give a task to a person who is very busy, he does it very more efficiently. It's just like that. You have to manage your time, your family, and your profession. So in Rotary also it says business, I mean family, business, and I mean Rotary. So if we follow this inverted triangle, we will be more than happy. So why we joined Rotary? There are 5 things for which we joined Rotary. One is to develop new skills. One is to contribute to a cause or charity, or one is to meet new people, or to connect with your own community. And the fifth one is a very important one: expand your own horizons and outlook. So these are the 5 things that are very important for any Rotarian over here or whoever wants to join. And now, since this year, there's a lot of focus on women in Rotary, and our RIPN Shekhar Mehta, incoming Jennifer Jones, they're all looking for diversity, equity, and inclusion. Diversity is already one of the core values which we believe, and we welcome diversity in Rotary. So equity, yes, give equal opportunities to everyone, women, younger women or men, and also inclusion. Inclusion is the one that is very important for anybody, be it men or women. If you don't feel inclusive, how will you perform? If there's no, even in your own club, you have to show that you are having interest. Nobody, since you're volunteers, nobody is going to come and tell you, you do this job. You should come up and say, can I do this? Can I involve myself in this? Can I test my capability? Nobody knows. I'm a science graduate, but I'm doing so many other things which, no, I mean, I would not have even thought of after joining Rotary. This year I have seen that I'm talking to so many women from diverse classifications, diverse background. I'm getting so much back to learn from each and everyone. So this is where we have to make our women very safe. And also this is very important: diversity, equity, and inclusion. And I don't think women will have any problem. Once there are more women, but the stronger the women, stronger the Rotary. So ಸ್ವಸ್ಥ ನಾರಿ ಸ್ವಸ್ಥ Rotary. So ಎರಡು ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ there is nothing to get along. I think I've answered your question.
Thank you, ma'am. I'll come back to you with one more question later on, specially for you. But
Okay.
right now, I am interested to know from Savita, ma'am. So, Savita ma'am, being in a different district altogether, I don't exactly know and I have not learned how the district has grown. But through your words, I could get to know that you are a champion of increasing the membership of Innoveel. So, again, coming back to you, the same question. So, what are the challenges you faced, and what are the suggestion which you would like to give to the women who wish to join Rotary?
I think Rotary, from the beginning, they have always included women, maybe not as members, but Rotary is always with family. And we know from long, long ago also, Rotarians' wives were called as aunts, and Rotary was always a family affair. It was just much later on that women who were not associated with Rotarians, like whether they did not have Rotary husbands, or but they still wanted to be in Rotary. It is then when it became in particular that they need to come in as members of Rotary. Otherwise, women were always a part of Rotary family. But now I think it is very nice because those of them who are not related to Rotarians, or who are whose husbands or fathers are not Rotarians, and if they still love Rotary and they want to be a part of Rotary family, they can join as women Rotarians. And because 316, we have many small, we don't have big cities in 3160. We have many small towns which are put together, which makes our district. And mostly in these small towns, I'm talking more of Innoveel also. Rotary is, of course, a little bigger than what Innoveel is. If we are 35 clubs, in Rotary, we are almost 70 plus clubs. So again, because we come from small towns, it's more of a conservative kind of a family. So for a woman to get out, she might have so many other things like taking care of. In a metro or in other cities, it is easier for women to get out. But I think in smaller towns, because of it being very conservative, they want to do good, but they do not know what to do. And when you say that, yes, there is something like Rotary and you want to serve, you want to come together, everyone feels nice to meet their friends. Initially, when I came to Chitradurga, I was born and brought up in Bangalore. And when I moved to Chitradurga, it was like a fun holiday for me because, of course, over here, it's not like we have working women who keep going everywhere, maybe other than school teachers, or we do not have a kind of working set people over here. So mostly it is all of them at home. And for a woman to get outside her house, she needs some good reason. She simply can't get out. And if a woman needs to stay healthy and happy, she needs to have that social connections with people also. And one good reason for this is you need to join in some organization, which in turn you feel nice to tell about it to your home. You can just tell her you're going out for a Rotary meeting. Of course, you'll get a permission from your family, and you go out, you meet your friends, you have a healthy atmosphere, and you learn so many things. You learn to go onto the stage, you learn to talk, you learn to organize events all by yourselves. Otherwise, at homes, generally, sometimes men say, you don't know, or they shut you down because they think that you can't organize things. But once you get into an organization and you take up this leadership, you know to organize events, you know to do all by yourself. You can call caterers, you can call event management people, you can do a lot of things. So I think it is one good reason for you to step out of the house, you grow personally. And then, of course, if you're a happy person, your family and your house is also happy. So in turn, you're creating a kind of a positive atmosphere wherever you go. So I think women should get out, they should meet more people, and they should feel a sense of importance. They should feel nice about themselves. So Rotary is a very beautiful platform for each one of us to grow and see this society a little more happier. And that's all.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you. So I just recollected when you said about how women got into the Rotary and service. We have the honor and privilege of having with us legend, Rotarian Dr. Madhura Chakrabarti, who is the first woman district governor of Asia. So we come from that particular district, and again, you are no different from us because you also grew up in Bangalore. So we partly you can consider us as a second district, probably as 3190 as a second district or home district. So coming to Ranjini Prasanna ma'am, with your permission, I would like to tell this. So being a president of Rotary Bangalore Shankara Park for the first quarter, and later on taking up the challenge of reviving Bangalore Rotary, which is one of the oldest Rotary clubs here as a president. So I know that pretty sure you had faced a lot of challenges, a lot of physical and mental stress and energy is required to drive forward such kind of challenges. So along with the challenges, you have been a great leader, connecting a lot of people and improving your network as well as helping us get our network. So to all those who are willing to join Rotary, as a president who is in very bad requirement of members now, also being a little selfish to divert and attract the members to your club, what is that you would like to share with us today?
Uh, you have said it like, you know more about me than myself, I guess. I would say I would be with what Rashmi and Savita had told. Multitasking is women's strength. Multitasking is that is the strength of a woman. So if you want me to advise how people to come to Rotary, I would say devote a little time to Rotary every day. That completes. Like you keep some time. Every week there is a meeting. Sunday morning, 9 o'clock, let's assume there is a meeting. You dedicate that time to that. Everything, the challenges by itself will fade away. No challenge will come into the way. Basically, attendance to the meetings itself is a challenge. So if every member thinks that, this time, this day, every day of this month, of this year, I'm dedicating my time to this. That's enough. The challenge is gone. So, Rotary is such a beautiful organization. What can I say? It is very well structured. It's a professional organization where you have a rule to enter, you have a rule to exit also. So such a beautiful organization, and you are exposed to various people with like-minded goals. It improves one's growth. It helps in leadership qualities like team building, public speaking, planning, organizing, communication, fundraising activities, professional networking. Okay, professional means in their own, in the individual's industry or that kind of a professional networking you get, and the service opportunities that you get, that, you come out, after all, you come to Rotary for, service. One of the factors for you come for the Rotary is for service. You get service opportunities, international awareness you get a lot of friends. You get a lot of friends. See, are you all not friends? Today, so many of that is my strength. So many of my co-presidents have joined. That is my strength. I'm really delighted. All presidents have joined along with me. Just one, about half an hour ago, before the program started, I sent. They all sent me messages till they logged in. That is the friendship, that is so sweet and nice. They're chatting on the this thing message. That is the happiness. And you get youth and family involvement. It is not that in Rotary you are alone. You are moving along with the youth. You are moving along with your family. There are family occasions where you can bring your wife, husband, or whoever, children. There is an entertainment. ICGFs, we say there are a lot of entertainment programs at club level, at district levels. So these are the things where you inspire, you get connected to people. These are the many ways where you get. So you get you can guide members, Rotarians, Rotractors. Are we not doing this today? I think this is what we did today. Above all, I can say that it's a self-satisfaction. Yes, today I could I could help a person. That is a satisfaction. Be it a blood donation, be it a donation, be it keep giving a word to somebody. These are all this is ultimately a self-satisfaction. That is the satisfaction. With that, you can move forward. Today you have one level, tomorrow you have two, you may have 2 levels or 100 levels. So that with that you keep going. I think I have done I think this is what I can say on how I can inspire the new members or the Rotaractors or Rotarians.
Thank you, ma'am. And indeed, it will. All three of you have given a justification on all the benefits of being in Rotary and Rotaract. Let me also be a little selfish in speaking a little about Rotaract. We are also a young bunch of not kids anymore, but we are still the kids in terms of the experience which the Rotarians have, especially with all the panelists and the great people who are here with us today. But we are doing a lot of work. We are taking forward a lot of projects in hand and driving forward the service in our own small way. And do connect with us too if there are any young Rotaractors who wish to be Rotaractors here. Do connect with us. So I would like to go for the audience question a little while later and also taking time into constraint because it's been a long time since we all are connected virtually. So this is a question to Rashmi ma'am. Being in the position of director of Women in Rotary, I am really enthusiastic to listen it from you. So prior to you could join, President Linda from Germany, and we also have DG Rotarian Dolly from Singapore. So I recollect President Linda ma'am speaking about starting an all women's club in Germany, and that was upon an advice of PDG Sunil Zakaria sir. And also we have DGE Rotarian Dolly who is here, who might be interested in starting one in Singapore as well. So you have almost been successful in driving forward such kind of activities here. Let me try to share a screen by the time you could give an explanation. I have a small surprise for you, but I would like to hand over the mic to you and ask you. So what were the objectives of this particular year when you took over as a director, and how is that you would suggest others to do the same in their coming years?
Yes. This year, when we started, the objective mainly was to increase women activities and also women membership, because our DG wanted more and more women to be involved in all aspects of Rotary, and he wanted to increase the women membership. And we took a challenge that we were around 16% when we started at the beginning of the year, and we took a challenge to be 21% in 2021. So we have almost achieved it by now. And yes, the main thing is we were looking for equality, which I said we are all very much into it. We want diversity, equality. So when we do get a lot more women, what we get is we get a lot more projects, we get a lot more hands, lot more minds, lot more hearts, lot more ideas, and lot more leaders like Savita who are there. We get a lot many things. So basically we become the heart of any Rotary club. So if you see, the volunteer rate among women is more compared to the men. I am not offending any man on this forum, but yes, as I think you're all smiling, so you're agreeing to it. And that is a fact. Whenever you see, when you give a work to a lady, you see how it is done. When you give work to a man, how it is done. You compare it and you see, I mean, both will be equal. At the end, the show will be great. But the way you plan, the way you do it, execution, planning, and each and every small, minute details will all be very nice. So when we bring, to get more women into Rotary, we have to engage more women into leadership activities. If we don't do that and just take them as members, it won't happen. So there are roles and activities in each and every club. They should engage themselves. They should ensure that they become first Rotarians, member to Rotarian. That transformation is very important, and that can be done at only club level. So when you involve in every small activity in a club, maybe people will say, oh, she's too much, she's doing that. It's okay. Later on, they'll realize, that one day you're going to tell them what Rotary is. They will be very astonished. They'll feel, oh, I didn't do that when she did that. I only sat back and told her that I should not. And as I say, Rotary is like one coffee addiction, no other addiction. Okay, it's like a coffee addiction. You need that in the morning, you need that in the afternoon. I think Savita will be only telling that as soon as she gets up, she's reading the 4-way test. In the afternoon, she's thinking about her community service. In the evening, about her international service. That is how you have to be. Even though she's engaged, even though she's an artist, or even though Ranjini is doing so much of work, even though she has a issue of membership, she has not stopped herself from getting huge projects. So that is the strength of any leader, be it women or men again. But yes, here women are excelling in getting many things right now. So if you look for need-based projects in our community, definitely we can engage a lot of people into this. And yes, once DG told me all this and he said, how will you do this? The first thing was, I told him many things. Then he said, yes, you have a lot of, what do you say, ideas, and you're thinking out of the box. Go ahead. That was the only thing he told. Go ahead, do what you like, you do. What you would have done to increase more women in your district, do the same thing in the district. So what more do you want when you have such an encouraging DG? And this year, can you, if you can tell, this year we have increased, we have women members, 1,000 women members. We have 1,000 plus women members. So you can clap for yourself here. It's a real achievement this year. We have been able to add, and this more, I really thank all the presidents over here. Otherwise, without the president's help, we can't do anything. It is not that I went and did that. It is the presidents who did that. Probably they were motivated by me, I think. That's all. Because I did try to tell why we should do, why should we retain. And yes, presidents understood the need for it. And yes, now we have in the RID 3190, we are one of the 32 districts who have the highest women here. So it's a very proud moment. We added 300. So we are very strong by 300. So we have 600 hands to do extra work. And yes, the big card, which we launched in October, gave every woman Rotarian, girl road tractor, first ladies of the club, and also our inner wheel presidents to get this, because health is wealth. And if the woman is healthy in the family, the entire family will be taken care of. Because if the lady is having problem, then what will she give the image? And if she is healthy, she'll be working in Rotary, she'll be working at home, she'll be working at office, she'll be extra lady who has that extra boost, not the boost you put in milk and drink. It's a boost to your energy. And yes, Linda, the Rotarian Linda, we have the first all-women club in our district. It's called Rotary KGF Prime Angels. It was chartered last week. I was part of that wonderful, vibrant charter program. They have 24 women Rotarians there. And most of them are doctors and also teachers, and from different professions. They're all there and they're all geared up to do. And yes, shortly we are having the first all women e-club in district 3190, which will be shortly coming up in next month, in a month or two, where we will be chartering. This will be the second women club in 3190, but will be the first lady club for under this e-club. Sorry, I'm fumbling a little. But yes, now we need all support from everybody to come and do this, because the more the hands, more the merry. That's what they say, right? So now we are trying to make Rotary very inclusive, embracing diversity, and also giving that equality which we want to give. I have been encouraged by many PDGs to take this to 50-50%. And by God's grace and God willing, if we are able to do this year, it's like, nothing. 50-50 will only be possible with young people like you, and also people who can bring successful women like our presidents, lady presidents who are all here. They're doing wonderful job. All they have to do is ask ladies to come and join. That's all. I know some of the presidents who are doing extremely wonderful job. All they need to do in the presentation is, we welcome women into Rotary, and put their number and add them to their own clubs. That's all. Women will join. Women, once they know what is there for them, definitely they will be there. I don't think till date anybody has refused after I've given them such a long counseling. Day before yesterday, I was giving one person. She said, I'm a counselor, Rashmi. Till date, nobody had satisfied me. Today I will tell you that you have really satisfied me as a counselor. So if somebody by your own Rotary experience speak, so if your experience can speak and get a member, it is like adding more Shakti to your district and also to the Rotary world. So I really urge all over here to think, and also each one bring one, be it Rotractors or Rotarians. Rotractors can go and tell their mothers, they can tell their aunts, they can tell their sisters, or wherever they're working, go join 3190. They are doing very good job. So I'm giving you a lot of ideas how to invite people. Please invite them. Then also then let them contact me, as I'm in the district membership team. So then I can assign them to different clubs and also do the needful for everybody. Thank you, Srinidhi, for this wonderful opportunity. I hope
Thank
I have
you. I
lived.
have an add-on question. I have an add-on question before I could go to the audience. So it's a challenge to speak about the finance and the funding part or the fees part of Rotary.
Correct.
And many back off. It's not only women, it is men as
Yes.
well as Rotractors. When we say that we have to pay, people back out. So what is a suggestion which you would like to give with respect to this?
See, this year our district has been very, very, very cooperative, and our DG waived off the district dues. One of the three mandatory dues which we all give. So it's not so easy for every governor to do this. This year he has been very gracious, big-hearted man, because our DG's mother is a inner wheel president. So he has that love for work and love for what women do the work. So basically, yes, these three dues, which are statutory, RI dues, district dues, and magazine dues, you have to explain to them that we are not taking this money for any sort of upkeep or any sort of entertainment. The entertainment and the project costs are always different, and it depends on the size of the club and the size of the projects. So the first initial, when you join Rotary, if you cannot give this much also, then you cannot donate, you cannot involve yourself, because just by giving 8,000 you become a member. What will you do for TRF? What will you do for the other things? There are a lot many involved. So if you can't pay, then yes, you can come and join us when you can pay. But nowadays all the clubs have sort of relaxed all the whatever standard what they were taking. I have seen many clubs which have reduced their fees, but they are taking the three mandatory dues, which are very much essential for anybody, either the man or woman. There is no difference there, the fees is equal. So when you tell somebody, you have to tell them that this is the equal fees you're giving, but this is the other what you are giving is to the club and to the club projects and to the club upkeep. See, now whenever you go out or do something or you do your project, you need money. You can't, unless you have a huge sponsor with you who's going to sponsor every project of yours. That's a dream come true. Ranjini is shaking her head. Very nice. It's a dream come true if you have a real good donor in a club. Yes, and then you should actually tell them that there are different sizes of clubs, large, medium, small. Then they will understand, because see, large clubs have a different subscription fees. Mediums have different, small have different. It depends on the club size and the project size. So it's very easy to convince. It is not so difficult, and it is the presidents who do this. It is because of the presidents who can convince people. The presidents get all the members to their club. Yes, few of them are district leads, which go through us, the district team, which we do. We also tell them the same thing, and even if they disagree, we will tell them come back, because now it is pandemic time. We cannot ask anybody saying that, oh, this is what it is. No, we can always reconsider. We talk to the president, because the president will be needing members, right? Like now Ranjini wants. So like whatever, when you talk to the president can take his or her own decision. Otherwise I cannot take a decision on behalf of the club. Otherwise the president will tell, you bear this, ma'am, you have told this, you bear this. I can't bear for all the 300 people which we were added, and we look to add to 300 more if possible in the next coming 6 months, and grow Rotary along with Rotractors, young people. So I look forward to having lot many women and young ladies in 3190. Thank you again.
All the very best, Rashmi.
Thank you. Thank you.
I would like to correct you, young and old.
We are not so old.
Young at heart.
Young at heart. So, Okay, Miss Hema V says she belongs to Bangalore Rural, working as a teacher. So we would, I'll put in my number, ma'am. You can connect with me, and I will take you forward to Rashmi, ma'am. So
Yes.
ma'am will be giving you more information with respect to getting the membership.
Correct.
So,
Srinidhi?
yes, ma'am. We are coming to you, ma'am.
Actually, I have another Zoom meeting, so I want to state what my observations are.
Please, we're
Okay?
waiting for
Sure,
that.
sure. Sure, ma'am. Please.
You have
You're
heard
next
of
in our
one
agenda.
revolutionary poet, Bharati, or a freedom fighter and women's lib. He has said, வீட்டுக்குள்ளே பெண்ணை பூட்டி வைப்போம் என்ற விந்தை மனிதர் தலை கவிழ்ந்தார். Those who want to lock the women in their house, that funny men, they have to bend their head in shame. And the speakers presented so well. I need not say anything about it, anything additional. Only thing is, I have in the chat box, I put all women's club are no fun at all. Coexistence, madam. Coexistence. All women's club is no fun, according to me. Coexistence. The viewpoint of a man, viewpoint of a woman, together they can be better.
Diversity is what you mean, ma'am.
Yeah, all women club, Unity club is all women club. They have their own problems.
Every club has its own, and also it depends on the comfort level of the woman, how they want. We want
No.
Yeah.
Actually, 2 people means 3 ideas, no?
4 ideas.
So that way, I feel very comfortable with the coexistence. Our club has 260 members. I'm from Bangalore, in the Rotary Club of Bangalore.
Yes, ma'am. And you had the first woman lady joining you.
No.
Dr. Sitapati. Sita
Sita Bhatija.
Bhatija.
I became a Rotarian only 6 years back, but my association with the Rotary is from 1971.
71. Yes.
71. When they asked me to join, I hesitated a lot because helping as a Rotary and is different from being a Rotarian. You have a lot of commitments. Will I be able to do that? I took 6 months before joining. Commitments are different as an Ann and as a Rotarian. Srinidhi, I am leaving because my children are on a Zoom call.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you
us.
very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your presence.
Thank you.
So, rightly said, Meera ma'am spoke about inclusiveness, and along with inclusiveness, somewhere when we are in the responsible positions of director or president, we also have a dream of creating new histories, and I'm pretty sure that Rotary Rashmi Tangsali ma'am is about to and has already created a history of creating all women's club, and it is an experimental stage. I am a scientist, not a scientist exactly, I can call myself as an engineer and a teacher. So I can say that since research is one of my interests, we are always open to new research, new experiments, to think how it can work and what is the pros and cons of having a all women Rotary club. And of course, if the all women Rotary club changes its bylaw, men are also welcome to that. So there is, it's not that the men are barred from entering into the all women club activities. So I guess with this, I will hand over the mic back to the host. But before that, I would like to thank and show the gratitude on behalf of our very young club, Rotary Club of Bangalore, Shesharipuram, to the 3 panelists who made our day: District Director, Rotary Women in Rotary, Rotarian Rashmi Tangsali ma'am, President Rotarian Ranjani Prasanna ma'am, and to President Rotarian Savita Shivkumar ma'am, who joined all the way from 3160, and to all our international guests who probably, this is one of the best event which I have moderated, because in my club I'm able to see international guests, and that too presidents from Germany. We are connected with Rotarians in Germany, so we have a new connect now, Rotarian Linda Jepser, and also DG, and many other Rotarians, past assistant governors, Rotarian Usha Ma'am I could see, and presidents of favorite Rotarians of our club, we can say Rotarian Shobha Ma'am, Rotarian Veena Nagaraj ma'am, and so many others who have joined, and DG from Rotarian Dolly from Singapore. So thank you for joining us, and I hand it back to the host of today. But before that, I would like to take a screenshot of today's panel discussion. So, so thank you, and I hand it back to Vishal. Give me one more minute. I would like to take the screenshot of all the. Okay. I don't know what I did. Give me one more minute. Technical difficulty. Okay, I guess the spotlights are removed now. If we could have all of you switch on your camera, we can take a very quick screenshot, and then I'll hand it back to the host, who will continue. There are one or two more things in the agenda. So, yes. One more minute. Thank you. And please don't leave. I'll hand it back to Road Tractor Vishal.
Thank you, Srini. Thanks a lot. It was the most detailed and enthusiastic decision. I mean, the discussion I've been through. I hope everyone has a very a new perspective to ladies and women in road tract from this discussion. Okay, finally, but not the least, I would like to invite Apurva, road tractor Apurva, for the vote of thanks and impressions. So hand it over to Apurva. Go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Vishud. So before giving a vote of thanks for whatever I have heard, I would also like to wish to put up few points. Being the first president of Rotary Club of Bangalore Sheshadripuram, I mean the first female president of Rotary Club of Bangalore Sheshadripuram, it was an immense pleasure. That's a proud feeling. Being a president was first of all a proud feeling, and over that, being the first female president added a whole set of new environment for me and the club as well. And by that, when we started the menstrual hygiene sessions, and then it has been able to projects 3, anything related to women, we do sessions, and now it's a very spotlight or a star session, I can say, because we have guests all over the world. This is a small club and a small project, but still we are seeing all the Rotarians, maximum of the people are here Rotarians, and all the outside people, few of the college students and all. So it's very interesting to have a lot of guests over here. This will be a session to be remembered in Projects 3. In the main highlights Projects 3 session, this is going to be over there for sure. Thank you all the guest speakers and for the guests who have come to making it so better. And I take it forward like the official vote of thanks now. I thank Rotractor Lavanya, President of RCBS, and I thank Rotarian Meera ma'am for gracing the occasion, and I thank the guest speakers, Rotarian Rashmi Tangsali ma'am, Rotarian Ranjini ma'am, and Rotarian Savita, Savita ma'am, and I thank Rotarian Linda ma'am, I thank Rotarian Dolly ma'am, I thank Rotarian Lakshmi ma'am, I thank Rotarian Shobha ma'am. I have to keep on going the list, but in case if I have missed somebody, I'm extremely sorry. And then I thank DRR Raj for basing it, and I thank Rotractor Arun DRS, and I thank Rotarian Anupalavi ma'am, and whole committee, whole Projects 3 committee. I thank the whole Projects 3 committee, and I am Rotractor Apurva, past president of RCBS and Projects 3 chair, and MHM Menstrual Hygiene Management co-chair of Rotrac District 3190, signing off. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you
Thank
everyone for this, and Happy New Year to everyone.
Thank you, past president. I would like to take 1 minute to thank a few more of our guests who are here. First of all, I would like to thank our host, Protractor Vishrut, for the wonderful commencing which he has done. This is the first time he has done a commencing to our club event, but it had come up really well. To the entire team who got this project done, Joint Secretary, Protractor Rakshit, and co-chair of Project C, Protractor Bindu, chairperson, Protractor Apurva, and the person who sang the wonderful song, invocation song, Protractor Ashwini. I can go on and on. Protractor Namita, we had Protractor Harshita and Aruna who are here with us, who helped us out. Past presidents of our club who built the club and made the club stand strong, past president Nishit and past president Krishnarjan, and the board of directors of our club and presidents and others. We also had the president of our own home club, Rotary Club of Bangalore, Rotarian Vincent Raj sir, and Youth Service Committee member, Rotarian Prasad sir here with us. So thank you all once again. And once again, thanks to all the panelists for being here with us. So be back with us in Rotary Club of Bangalore, Shisharapuram, and let's create a great Rotaraction altogether. Now, with the permission of the President, we wish to end today's event. So, President, with your permission.
Yeah, Srinidhi, thank you, Vishru, thank you, Lavanya,
Thank you,
and
ma'am. Thank you so
Varshini.
much.
You already always given me good opportunities. Thank you. Hope to have more women in Rotary and more membership. Thank you.
Thank you all so much.
He said it.
you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.